Hi, Setwork 5 is called Something's Coming, written by American composer and conductor Leonard Bernstein. It's a solo song taken from the hit musical West Side Story. Now, the musical as we know it today can be traced all the way back to ancient Greece, where stories were acted out to audiences for entertainment. In the 1700s, the vaudeville and the burlesque were popular, and both of these musical forms were comedies making fun of more serious musical works. The vaudeville in particular would push the limits of decency, trying to shock and entertain the audience with comical and vulgar words set to the music. Opera bouffe became popular in the late 1800s, and this was also a comedy, but unlike the vaudeville and the burlesque, which used to borrow music from other compositions, composers of opera bouffe would write their own music. Famous examples of opera bouffe are the works of Gilbert and Sullivan, such as HMS Pinafore, Pirates of Penzance, and Mikado. Operetta was another musical form around in the late 1800s. Operetta literally means light opera, and it was greatly influenced by the music of the Romantic era. The modern musical as we know it today was born in America in the 20th century. Broadway in New York is the center of modern musical theatre. The most famous Broadway musicals are the works of Rodgers and Hammerstein, who composed Oklahoma, Carousel, South Pacific, The King and I, and The Sound of Music. The UK eventually caught up with the United States when Lionel Bart composed the famous musical Oliver in 1960. Then came the partnership of Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, who together wrote Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Jesus Christ Superstar, and Evita. Andrew Lloyd Webber has also partnered with others to produce many hit musicals like Cats, Starlight Express, Phantom of the Opera, The Wizard of Oz, and School of Rock. This brings us to another form of musical theatre known as the rock opera. Examples of rock opera include Jesus Christ Superstar, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, Grease, Little Shop of Horrors, and Rent, all of which feature original rock-inspired music. While musicals like Mamma Mia and We Will Rock You were written to celebrate the music of pop and rock groups ABBA and Queen. There are really no rules when it comes to the style of music that can be included in a musical. Musicals through the years have included styles like jazz, blues, rock and roll, and Western classical music. But no matter what musical styles are used, all of these musicals hark back to the traditional forms of the opera, including the solo aria, duets and trios, and chorus and dance numbers. Now I think that's enough background on musicals. Let's take a look at our set work. Setwork 5 is a song written by Leonard Bernstein from the hit musical West Side Story. West Side Story is a film that was released in 1958, and the story is based on Shakespeare's tragic play Romeo and Juliet. In this version, the two households, both alike in dignity, are rival New York City street gangs. There's the Jets, who are white, and the Sharks, who are Puerto Rican. The two central characters who fall in love are caught up in the fighting just like in Shakespeare's play. Juliet is now Maria, a Puerto Rican girl, and Romeo is Tony, a member of the Jets. Our set work is a solo song that features early on in the film, sung by Tony. In the story, Tony wants to move on from fighting with the Jets, and after hearing about a dance that's about to take place that night, he gets a sense that something exciting is about to happen in his future. Hence the title, Something's Coming. The lyrics are full of hope and excited anticipation for the good things that might be around the corner. The music supports this mood of eager expectation in many interesting ways, and much of what we're going to learn about this song should be thought of in this context. The music is also heavily influenced by the syncopated rhythms and the dissonant harmonies of popular jazz and blues music of the day, and Bernstein cleverly fuses these styles with Western classical music conventions. Okay, that was just an introduction to Setwork 5, Something's Coming by Leonard Bernstein. Thanks for liking and commenting on this video, and click on the subscribe button below. Bye.
Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It'd make 'em cannonballing down through the sky, gleaming its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me.